I hate this term, moving the chains. I want the chains to stay exactly where they are.
Now we're going to do one of my favorite segments. It's called Moving the Chain.
So a Moving the Chain segment sponsored by NOBULL,
A footwear brand that's just dedicated
to helping people achieve their physical, mental, and emotional strength.
You get a first down in football, it's only 10 yards. Yep. It's only a first down, but it's a small win, right? You get enough small wins in the game, you're having a good day. You have enough small wins, you're having a pretty good day.
Right.
Right? You have enough small wins, you're having a great game, having a great day, right?
And I want to ask you, what is that one thing you do daily that is a non-negotiable?
A non-negotiable for you. That it's a non-negotiable to help move those chains forward for you as your day begins.
Okay.
Huh, that's good.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Okay. I think...
I hate this term, moving the chains. I want the chains to stay exactly where they are. If I'm in town, I have to take my kids to school. I've got an opportunity to carve that out of my day where I take my kids to school. Non-negotiable.
It's great, and my kids got it, Marty, as a game. I'm not kidding you. It's called 5-second rule. Has anybody heard of it? It's amazing, all right? You've got 5 seconds to name 3 things within a category. It just keeps you sharp because I've got to be able to rattle things off fast. Look, some things are really simple, right? And it'll say, okay, you've got 5 seconds. Okay, name body parts, fingers, toes, knees. Okay, great. Name colors, red, blue, yellow. But then, all of a sudden, name state capitals.
Right. It's harder and harder. Yeah.
All of a sudden it's a little harder. Yeah, right?
I used to always say, oh, a soul cycle. I go to the soul cycle in the morning. But for me, really, a non-negotiable for me is a connection with someone. Relationships are also something that needs gas in the tank. And it does feel like, starting every day with sort of a deposit into that bank account, whether it's with a child or my husband or even calling my mom to say hello, or it's sometimes I love to walk with my friends in the park in the morning.
Trying to be in peak physical shape is critical if you want to be in peak mental shape. Not only feel better physically and mentally, but I feel some pride in that I've accomplished something
And showed up.
small thing, but I showed up,
Yeah.
and I executed.
Right now, when I was pregnant the last year, I was mostly just like walking or doing like light workouts. But right now, my non-negotiable is movement. And sometimes it looks like going to a class. Sometimes it looks like getting like a 20-minute form workout in my garage gym. And sometimes
The COVID
it's
gym.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes it's also just like a walk with my ball of Bengals. So I just think just getting some sort of movement in each day. And skincare.
Rain, shine, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I am up every morning at 5 a.m. I timestamp 5 a.m. And when I get up, I don't immediately go to work. I let the dog out. I brew a cup of coffee. I sit down. My husband gets up at the same time. And we have at least an hour just to be together, to talk, to set the day, to talk about what we're doing. I spend my day hearing what other people need. It's my job. And so being able to be settled in that ritual in the morning is actually critical.
Sometimes you get out of bed and it doesn't matter how active or how great you felt yesterday, whoop, you feel 90.
That's right.
When your feet hit the floor. So it's become non-negotiable. First of all, down here in Miami, I'm able to get outside no matter what time of year we're at. So open the doors, fresh air, hopefully sunshine. I'm terrible. I'm a wreck when I'm sedentary all the time. I have to be up, active, and moving.
Yeah.
And Jennifer thinks I'm obsessed with it. A little demented about it, but it just works for me.
Well, you talked about,
that's not negotiable.
I actually just listened to another podcast.
There's no other podcast, but game recognizes game.
There is not, but it was. I did learn that making a to-do list and cleaning up your desk it's a scientifically proven cognitive thing.
It's like you're making your bed.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. It is something that actually makes you more efficient and productive.
I know you love to work out. After that early ritual, we're going to get you the pair of NOBULLs, and you're going to love
Absolutely.
the workout for sure.
I've actually been wearing NOBULLs for a long time.
Oh, early adopter. That's what we like to hear.
The days that you don't feel like putting in those 18 hours are usually the best days and the most productive days, and the days that make you feel the best. When you know it's going to be a great day, that's awesome. When you know it's going to be a tough day, that's even better. But people can't get to the better. You just have to go out there and fight every single day. And it's like, if you're working out, you know what? I work out 6 days a week. I just started and I'm going to do it for 3. And 3 months later, they go back to where they are. Or they lose 50 pounds and then you see them later and they gain to 75. It doesn't stop. It's every day. You know, life is a marathon, not a sprint. And it's long-term over short-term every single day. I have a term I use always. You know I'm very aggressive, but I've coined the phrase patiently aggressive. Know when to pounce, but patiently aggressive. I would say Body Armor and
Look for the
NOBULL.
opening.
Body Armor and NOBULL will be a 20-year overnight success. It takes time to build.
Figure out a way to earn the rest of my day. I became obsessed, and I still am. I have to earn whatever the rest of my day can look like. And, you know, that was early on, it was the get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and work out. Like get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and train and work at the things that you're not good at. So it was plyometrics, it was jumping rope, it was quickness, it was agility. And there is the reality of like earlier bird gets the worm type of thing was for me.
Yeah.
Every day figuring out a way to get a little bit closer to achieving my dream. And I can't enjoy the rest of my day until I do that. And I'm still like that. Like I can't go and hang out. I have to go earn the rest of my day. And because that day doesn't get given to me. I haven't done anything to get it given to me. I try to impress upon the kids all the time. I remember I used to tell the rookies as I got older into the NFL, Marty, these rookies would come into the NFL, specifically like the later drafted kids. And they would try to make the team on the first day. And I'd be like, you're not going to make the team, on August 4th. You have to do everything capable to have a good practice today. And then if you have a good practice today or a bad practice today, you got to get up tomorrow and do everything you can to have a good practice. And if you have a good practice or a bad practice, you got to wake up the next day, do everything you can to have a good practice. And then all of a sudden you look back and be like, I just had a good week. And then I just had a good month.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I made the team. And then you look back and be like, I just had my first season in the NFL.
Worry about today.
You got no idea that 5 months just passed. Yeah, and you're so focused on today. And I try to get that point across to a bunch of the kids is I can guarantee you, whatever you envision for your life, and maybe you're not there, whatever you think about it, it will not happen without the work behind it.
That's right.
I can't guarantee you it will if you put in the work. You might put in as much work as humanly possible, and it may not work out for you. But guess what? If it doesn't, that means God's got something bigger for you. You just don't know it yet.
That's right.
But if you don't work at it, it's not going to happen.
Possible for it to happen.
You're not going to luck into that. It's just not going to be. And so trying to get my kids to understand the why of like, hey, it's every day. It's every day because sports will end like it did for me. And what it will do is you will be so much more equipped to handle all the things that life throws at you.